Hey Tyra, I was sitting out here about to go and get me some cigarettes, and I was wondering, are you gonna clean the snow? It did snow last night. It's a whole lot of snow. You know, you might want to take care of that. Before that shit started to freeze up. It's a whole lot of snow. All right, you don't want to, you know, let that shit get too far out of hand because this shit get thick, it'll freeze up. All right. You should be moving your cars around or your dually or whatever the fuck, you want to call it. Um, by the way, brother, I want you to check your mileage. Make sure you got your oil changed. I got my oil changed. What was that? Uh that was what, this past month? Well, no, yeah, I did that what, about 3 days ago, 3, 4 days ago. Got the oil change, you know what I'm saying? Keep our cars gassed up around here. All right. Uh, all right, we had a great show on the website last night. I know you've been missing me, you know what I'm saying? Because I hear you, I'm checking you out from the background. I can't address you directly because you blocked me, but you still got me on your brain. And I always wondered about that, right? Because for all this time, I addressed you, and anytime you came around, I never blocked you, right? I mean, why address or why bring up a man that you're afraid to speak to directly? I mean, anytime I said anything about you, to you, um, I would always give you the floor to address what I had to say because that's what men's supposed to do. If a man calls another man out, well then you should be allowed the opportunity to defend yourself against whatever man calling you out. All right. That's how, to handle it the right way. Let's check out this weather right quick because you see it's like real fucked up right now. All right. That's how you handle it the right way. Now, I like I said before. All right, now, me and you possibly could have put on some great shows, Tyra. All right, because at the end of the day, what you looking for is the numbers. You want your numbers to jump because you see my numbers jumping. All right. And we all heard you throw a hissy fit, talk about what you were going to address this nigga first, and saying that I stole him from you, and like I got receipts addressing this nigga long before I even know who the fuck you was, Tyra. All right, kind of made you look stupid. All right, just proved again that you're a follower. All right. When are you gonna stop being a follower, Tyra? When you gonna step up and be a man? I mean, you do dumb shit. Look at that. You made that video with that money in your hand. How many views you get, nigga? All right, that should be a sign right there. All right. That should be a sign. All right, that should be a sign. What's that? All right, man. See, look, you know what I told Tommy a long time ago, Tyra? All right? Because he asked me a while back, I want to say like definitely last year sometime. He said, Vic, when are you going to stop addressing Tyra? When are you going to stop making videos to this nigga and cut him off? You know what I said to him? I said, I would cut you off as soon as I had your whole little team destroy. I said, once I get 7 deadly sins away from your ass, oh yeah. I said, watch me drop them all, Tommy. I want you to watch me drop them all. All right, but I need one more separation. All right. Now he could go into his Skype and look and see that I sent him a message like that months ago. I did my job. All right. That's why I don't bring your name up no more, because I did what I said I was going to do. All right. I took your audience. I destroyed your channel. All that shit. Should I get one of these Angus burgers? My daughter wants something. She bring something back. I guess I should. Something to snack on, right? Little $2 burger. What time is it, y'all? Oh, it's 9:40. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna get a burger. It's gonna be here. Little $2 burgers. I guess it ain't bad. Little snack. Oh, here, man. Take this shit in here. And let's pack a Newport 100s in the box and pack of show silvers. And one of these. Yeah, what's happening? Yeah, you know, so I hate to be the one to burst your bubble. All right, but I mean, that's how it went. That's how it went. 7 started roasting you. He started roasting you. I stopped roasting you. 7 went in on your ass. Hell, mission accomplished. That's all I needed. All right, covert turned on you. Right. All right, bro. Thank me for that, Tyra. I mean, I can understand why you're mad at me. What's happening, bro? Yep. I can understand that. See, when it comes to Tyra being upset, right? He has a right to be upset. He was you know, taken out from the inside. All right. But I mean, Tyra, you just want to skip over the fact that you were attacking children, bro. You were attacking kids. All right. You were attacking your own family. You were attacking other people's families online. And the only difference is the online families didn't act like the families that you interact with on a day-to-day basis. That's all that happened on some real shit. On some real shit. Nothing else transpired but that. Oh, fuck. You know what? Let me go get 2 lighters for my mans, because for some strange reason, I had a lighter in here, but I don't. Hold up, y'all. I'm gonna leave the car running. Yeah, man. Hoping this shit melt. Yeah. Yeah. All right, brother. Mm-hmm. All right. I know you think Tommy Sotomayor is the key to success on YouTube, which proves that you haven't learned anything, Tyra. Even after being on this bitch 11 years, 11 years of your life being on YouTube, you still ain't learned the key to success on YouTube. All right? The key to success on YouTube is being yourself. That is the key to success. Unfortunately for you, you're a perverted, borderline closet homosexual. So when you become yourself, all right, it repulses people. Now, see, unlike other people, I don't expect you to change. That's why I treat you the way I treat you. I mean, I hope you understand. All right. You beg to go on the big channel, huh? You want to join the army of VicDamoane? You looked up, and I supersede any numbers you've done whatsoever talking about Tommy. So once again, that just doesn't make you anything now, does it? Because when I was addressing Tommy, all right, and we were having that little back and forth here and there, all right, you once again tried to copy me. Now, when it comes to this Nature Boy shit, well, hell, you don't know nothing about the nigga. All right? And all you're going to do is start blocking a whole bunch of new people anyway, so what's the point in trying to elevate? I'm just saying, every channel I got now is well over, the numbers that you do. All right? Don't tell me about numbers you did 10 years ago, because that ain't consistent. Any basketball player can have a great year. That doesn't make them an MVP. That doesn't make them a great player because they have one great year. All right? See, if you got one great video or 5 great videos or 10 great videos in an 11-year time span, that means you was never shit, Tyra. All right? When you find yourself going live and restreaming something that you already said live, you can't even top your own videos. You can't even think of nothing new to say. All right? Which puts you in a bind. It's like you want to participate, but you don't know how to. It's like you see everybody on YouTube doing this shit. You like, I want to do it too. I want to do it too. So you go live, you sit there, and then you find yourself stuck. Find yourself going back in the same conversations that you've been talking about over and over again. Why do you think your numbers drop? All right? Because people don't watch reruns. All right? How many times did you sit there and watch the Titanic, Tyra? How many times would you sit there and watch it? If your favorite YouTuber was playing Titanic every single day, wouldn't you eventually turn away from that? Even if he was a YouTuber that you liked. I guess all this shit is going over your head. All right. But see, I put this video over here on this channel, so I know you'll see it. All right. Makes no sense to make videos to you on the Army and VicDamoane channel because nobody knows who the fuck you are. All right. And the people that did know you, well, I think they just all passed away. I think they died from old age. You had a lot of old people following you. You had a lot of people in their 60s and 70s and shit. All right. You like being around old folks for some strange reason, which baffles me. All right. It does. You like being around old folks. But I guess that's a weird fetish in itself. Make sure my damn car don't get stuck in this damn driveway, y'all. Make a little trails. All right. I would always advise you to do this too. You got snow in your driveway. Drive in your driveway a little bit. Yeah, there's some tires spinning on that ice. So you don't want your tires to freeze, because they will freeze to the dirt, and then you have all types of problems. hot water, all that. My mother's ex-boyfriend had a Thunderbird and be sat low to the ground. Fucking water main bust. Whole car froze to the ground. Whole car completely frozen. Solid block of ice. So start your car, warm that bitch up. All right. All right. Yeah, Tyra, listen to that engine. 6 months later, you're still purring like a kid. And I remember Tyra. Didn't you say I wasn't gonna have enough money to buy this car? Funny how you never asked me to show the title. You must know I already had it. I mean, you might not say I didn't make any money, but I made enough. All right. All right. Well, look, you said I didn't make any money, but I made enough to buy a car, keep my lights and gas on, still keep a refrigerator full of food, and all right, I'm still smoking. Hold up, let's go get the weed. I don't want you to think I done ran out of trees. All right, I just didn't, I just went to the store, go grab me a pack of squares, a little snack and shit. You know what I'm saying? Your boy's still looking good. All right. Yeah, bought a couple of shirts and shit, pants, little shit like that, things you didn't. All right. Yeah, look, Tyra, those are new glasses. You see that? Yeah, these glasses actually cost more than the last pair I had. These boys right here are actually $1,000. All right. Yeah, whole stack, 4 figures. Ain't that a bitch? And the last pair was like what, 600-700? Why the hell they charged me more money? But anyway, I paid it. Yeah. Funny. We're all bums. All right. But through all of this, Tyra, I want to think that I was really being a YouTube friend to you. You didn't see it. But you can't say that if a person addresses another individual, well, it's obvious they care about that individual to a certain extent, right? It's like you make little innuendos to me, showing me that you actually care about me. It's a two-lane street. All right. Once again, see me being honest again. All right. So why don't you be honest? I got you a little something. I didn't get a whole lot. Okay. But you would have missed the last time. Slim Jim and a lollipop. I didn't get everything there. Oh. Now let's try this quick burger. This is put on for like a minute and a half. Yes. Seems like you didn't want to address me anymore, Tyra, especially after the weed became legal in Detroit and Michigan. All right. You didn't want to talk to me no more. One of his biggest complaints about me was the fact that I was smoking weed in the house. Right? That I was sitting here with bags of weed, right? Bags. Right? And you told everybody that because of this, that somehow I was neglecting my child. Remember that, Tyra? But I get it though. At least now I do. The only real reason why you felt that way is because of your own son. You saw him smoking weed and you saw him, you know, just being a piece of shit, being a lowlife, being a scum. All right. And you just know that that started with him smoking weed. But I mean, let's be real here. Your son was retarded long before you saw him smoke a blunt. He was stupid before the weed. Think about it. You really, really analyze it, Tyra. Your son was, you know, a lost cause long before you saw him pick up a blunt. All right. That boy heated up mighty fine. So hot I can't even touch it. Hope I didn't burn. Gotcha, boy. But see, you gotta think about something, Tyra. It wasn't the weed that fucked him up. It was the alcohol. Remember, you was never really a weed smoker, Tyra. You a drinker. You like to get drunk. You like that bottle. So really your son, just like you, would rather get drunk. That's why he's drinking lean, right? Because lean is the enhancement of what would be a regular drink of vodka or some shit like that, right? See, weed smokers wouldn't be drinking lean that much because it would just fuck up the weed. You feel me? Well, actually, you won't because you don't smoke weed. Now, I don't want nobody to think about, I'm talking about a child here when I bring up this man's son. This man's son is 24 years old. And the only reason why I bring the narrative like that is because that's how the father told it, right? I mean, you said your son was a bitch, Tyra. I mean, your bitch ass son, right? You even like roughed him up to show the world that he is a bitch. So we agree. You said this nigga's a bitch, and you grabbed him. Bitch, yeah. Good job. We believe that your son is a bitch. You proved that to us, all right. All right. I mean, do you be, well, of course you do. You forget what you be saying sometimes, Tyra. But you want us to go after Tommy. You want to point out the fact that Tommy ain't put out the movie. Bro, what happened to your fucking movie? What happened to the documentary that you were going to make and sell? You about 3 years behind on your shit, and you got everything to finish. A job that should take you about an hour, hour and a half, then took you about 2.5, 3 years. Where's your movie at? All right. This ain't defending Tommy. This is calling out hypocrisy, Tyra. If Tommy is the hypocrite, then I know you got your documentary ready to go, right? If Tommy's the hypocrite, where's your documentary of Tommy? You're supposed to be doing a 100-part series. You stopped that? What happened to that? The Tommy beef, 1 of 100, 2 of 100, 3 of 100. Oh, true free man out here at work. Uh-huh. Let's just be real about it, bro. Oh, yeah, that be always around, Therese. That be always around. He always around. That wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad at all. Wasn't that bad at all. Oh. Ooh, you know what? I got Angus burger. Might as well slam down a cold one, right? I got these beers down here. Might as well slam, it's the AM, right, Tyra? What time is it? 10 a.m.? Crack one. Unless you can't handle your liquor, boy. That's what you always complain about, right? I'm drinking at 8, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. But I'm never drunk like you. Take your time, girl. Which pretty much means, I could drink one of these, maybe 2 of them. Then I could drink Pepsi. Then I could drink Sprite. Then I could drink Kool-Aid. Then I could drink water. I could drink other shit. All right. I could drink other shit. Right. Skull and coffee in the AM. All right. I don't know how a nigga. Well, you know what? I get it now. The nigga can't drink hot coffee because his teeth are fucked up. So when that goddamn coffee and sugar and shit hit that goddamn nerve, oh yeah, Tyra, I know that ain't no joke. Y'all talk about some hollering and screaming. Man, shit, y'all ain't seen no pain. Y'all ain't seen no pain. All right. And that shit right in the front too. Like, oh, so you feel that shit all up your nose, probably have your eyes watering. All right. All because you took some gold spray paint and sprayed over some metal teeth. All right. Yeah. The little man in Indy, the little engine that could not get it done. All right. Now he's on YouTube, still crying about Tommy. Tyra, I want you to look up here, man. You see this? This is history. Remember these glasses? Remember these glasses and then the ones I got on my face? This is levels of advancement. This is levels of advancement. Things that have upgraded and changed. Little small things. I done ran through, this is my third pair of glasses, right? In that time, you ain't bought a car, you ain't bought nothing. Everything, like there's no advancement. You got all this money, all right? Or at least you claim you got all this money. And nothing ever gets done. So the saying is, a fool and his money is dearly departed. So basically, it makes no sense to tell everybody that you're getting money and you got nothing to show for it. What do you show? Shit that you already had when you got the money. That doesn't make any sense. So you got this money. You got a whole bunch of shit in your house now. And then you get money added to the shit that you already got and nothing changes. All right. Oh yeah. Are you going to tell me that you moved the office to the front instead of the back of the house? Well, yeah, I know, because the fucking ceiling is leaking. All right. You had to move the computer and shit from over there because it's water damage, and that shit's probably coming through the roof now. The goddamn snow melting. All right. Now your shit is actually running water through it. I mean, Jesus Christ, nigga. You don't even clean your motherfucking basement, bro. Miss me with that, Tyra. I got dogs. All right. I got dogs, which means I have to go through my house once a week, clean everything. And I got puppies in this bitch too. So that means I got to clean their cage out. Not only clean the cage out, but clean each individual puppy and the cage, put it all back together. When have you ever done anything like this? Oh, yeah. In order to clean the cage, you need disinfectant, bleach, and clean, clear water. Not just a rag you wipe off pipes and engines with. I'm saying. I'm saying, dog. All right. You see that puppy down there? Look, that's one white one. Right? That's one white one. Let's get a good shot. There we go. See how crispy that white one is, Tyra? The object of the game is to keep them motherfuckers that white. At least till they get out my crib. You don't see no shit. It's not like I can pick them up and they'll be covered in shit. All right? None of that. Now, do puppies pee when you pick them up? Do they pee on you and stuff like that? Absolutely. It's a puppy. It's a newborn. Ain't got no diaper on. You can pick that motherfucker up. He can start pissing in the air. But what do you do after that, Tyra? When the puppy do start pissing, do you clean it up or do you just wipe it off and say, oh, it don't stink, it's puppy piss? I mean, this nigga told you that a dog's breath don't stink, but I promise you, if these motherfuckers open their mouth, they will, inside of their mouth gonna smell like a dog. They bite on my nose, they smell like a dog, Tyra. Just weird, right? Just weird. All right. Just weird. All right. Guess that last litter you had was a little too hard to get rid of, huh? You was like, hey, I'm not dealing with no more puppies. That was it. I'm not messing with no more. But damn, bro. I thought you were a breeder. Yeah, I'm not even a breeder, but hell, people come to me, they say they want dogs, say they want puppies. All right. All right. All right. Y'all niggas, all right, kill me. All right. In the background. Like I know some people are still in the background. They just are so ashamed to come forward. They've had to change their name, change their avatars, all of that shit, just because of affiliation with another motherfucker. They have changed their identity completely. The only person that really hasn't changed his identity is Roy. Roy is still fucking Roy. So I gotta respect him for that. All right. Roy is still Roy. Roy coming to the chat room, he has no problem letting you know it's him. All right. But what about you, Mr. Mark Prater? All right, Richard, um, man the fuck up. You didn't kind of change your name up. You didn't kind of stepped all the way back. Yeah, I even seen Zone. Zone did a show last night or a day ago or something like that. All right. All right. Bionic Steve actually is mentoring. Like for real. That crazy ass motherfucker is mentoring young people. For real. Like motivating people in his community. All right. And filming it. I said, God damn. I said, Bionic Steve over there building an army. For real. All right. Say what you want to about him. All right. God damn. I said, look at Steve. Steve got him a little crew. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, little boy? Get up and walk. Stop all that island. Stop all that island. Is he letting it out? Yeah. Put it out over there. Really? You gonna keep coming out? Yeah. Clean like that. Oh, what are you hollering for, little mans? Huh? Why is this little man's hollering? All the little noise you making. For real? Why? Why? Hmm? You big old man. Oh, you jumping. Boo. What you jumping for? Boo, 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 boo. Don't bite me. Hmm? Blah, 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 blah. Hmm? You're so cute. He barked too. That nigga got loud ass bark. You barking? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. You just like your daddy. What? 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 What, boy? You making too much noise. You making too much noise for nothing. Hmm? You making too much noise for nothing. Too much noise for nothing. All right. But yeah, Tyra. All right, all right. If you want back in the game, you know who to call, don't you? Right? You want back in the game, well, you're gonna have to go through the king of the sector, right? You want the lights, right? You want the lights and the action. You want everything to be focused back on you, right? You want your numbers to go to 150, 300, 500. Gotcha, man. All right. All you got to do is wait to see me live on the Army of VicDamoane channel and call in. Introduce yourself. I think that would be the best bet. If I wanted people to know who I was and someone had a show that was an open panel show. Oh, I gotta wipe off my table. It's an open panel show. And people can call into the show. All right. But see, only men do that. Only people with balls. You know what I'm saying? People that ain't afraid. Ugh. Oh. Oh. All right. It's too bad, Tyra. You know, you don't hear anything from Donna anymore. You must be out that house finally. All right. All right. See, I don't have to create the table. It's already here, Tyra. You just got to wipe it off every now and again, man. New boys. New boys. Keep them. Get my homies. This is one of them. So many of these damn tubes, man. Oh. What am I missing? I don't think I'm missing anything. Here. Yeah, see, if you're not organized, you ain't really shit. I always try to be a little organized. Might not be at all times, but nobody's perfect. Trees in here. Yes. Now, see, all these is like a shitload of tails. Because I don't really smoke my blunts all the way down sometimes. So it'd be like I have like this like big ass collection of tails. And I end up busting the tails open and just rolling like one Mondo Mega Rello. You know, the gigantor of Rellos and shit. But I digress. What are you doing in there, little puppy? Snowflake, no. Oh, he's gonna be on somebody. Badass nigga. All right. So now, what I'm gonna do. Is address the folks I said I was going to address. Look. Look, there goes seven.
Maybe they're connected in the same bloodline somewhere down the line. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they are family and they just don't even fucking know it. At the same time, it's not even about Tommy right now. You get me? It's about this bitch ass Truth Freeman. Real talk. Truth fuck face. Truth bitch. Listen, this guy's slime out. Listen, just watch his content. He's not bringing you nothing, and he never has. He's only ever brought you the same damn things.
That's funny.
Until he watches my shit and then does it. Yeah, Truth Freeman like I haven't noticed over the many years. Fucking clown. This guy's a clown, you know. Hey, watch one of my streams or something I put up and then go and talk on it. Well, true in the attempt to save face from the debacle that was Truth Nation, at the way that it fell and the way that he rolled it right into the ground. Now he wants to try to reinvent himself by doing, other stories and sprinkling a little bit of Tommy in it. Funny. You know what I'm saying? Like from time to time, or sprinkling, I should say, something about the sector in it from time to time. Pretty much what, you can pretty much figure out how that all works in the end. You know what I'm saying? But the fact is that, the dude does the exact same things people that he doesn't like do.
Mark Mingle and Seven Deadly Sins.
Shame people into coming out of their pocket. I think that
what did I say earlier, Tyra?
He was doing that from day one, even though I'm not somebody that does that because I don't rock.
What did I say, Tyra?
I don't rock a channel like that. Now, if I was somebody that did that from day one,
ain't these your people, Star?
But if you're gonna clown,
didn't I just say this earlier? What I did to these niggas, look how easily they flipped on you.
About financial support.
You're welcome, Tyra.
Financial support that. If you want me to shout you out, if you want me to promote you, if you want a consultation, if I block you and you want to come back, everything is dollars now. See, then I got an issue with that because now that's a problem.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? That's
a problem.
Bro, listen.
You know what I'm saying? Now you're not being genuine anymore.
Bro, let me say something truthful. And True Freeman, fuckface, bitch ass True Freeman knows this. You know what I'm saying? When True come on the scene, yeah, and I introduced myself to True, and True seen that I was the man who wasn't asking for donation. The man who wasn't asking for donations. You see how I was rocking on my show with just how I am. You know, I was all about the beef, all that shit. When he recognized my gangster, he wanted to be just like that. Facts. Then turned around and started saying, I'm not here for donation, don't want no money, blah, 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 blah. Bro, within a couple of months, he changed his statement, tried begging for donations. I checked him, I G-checked him. I said, yo, I thought you said you're not doing this thing for money, bro. Before you said you're not doing this for all that kind of shit, and he's like, no. I swear to you, no word of a lie. My word is born blood. That's the God's honest truth. You know what I'm saying? God's honest truth. And then at some other point, he went back to bed. He went back into begging. Listen, let me tell you something. That's been True's number one game from day one. He only come here for the money. He's only come here for the money, you know. You need to understand that. You probably don't see that, but you'll understand that. Look at his game plan. Look what he does. Look what he does. He's not bringing y'all nothing. And now he's got to a point where he has to try and attack those that were following him. Listen, True, listen to me, you stupid, dirty, skull drinking, bitch ass nigga. You can phone my phone. Bitch ass nigga. You can phone my phone right now, you know. You can phone my phone right now. We can have a truthful discussion. And you try and lie, I'll definitely G-check you. Get me? I'll put you in your small ass place. And I'll definitely take Donna from you. You feel me? I'll fuck on the live stream so all your fans know I'm not gay. Stupid bitch. Retarded shit, man. I have to deal with these retards like this. Deal with these fucking retards, yo.
Yeah, well. You know, as far as the conversation being had, you know what I'm saying, you know how hard it is for this dude to stare in the phone.
These are men. These are some creation. Listen. Do not take these kind of guys here that we be addressing as men. The nuts. These are not men. These are some kind of next fucking mutation of some next shit, some bitch ass nation that tried to bring in. These are the effects. You see these little bitch ass people that you so-called following that you're listening to. These ones that think they're something, the nuts. And I
love it when Seven roasting that nigga.
Man, I'm sick of trying to wake y'all up to these kind of bitches, you know. I'm sick.
You said the Wix website isn't working. It only works when I'm live on it. True Colors. Only when I'm live. It's only when it works. It doesn't do playbacks. There's no playbacks.
Fuck this nigga True though, man. He's a bitch. He's a straight bitch. You know what I mean? He has to go on. Listen. He said something today in the stream about like, you know, I'm trying to get famous.
They still mad at me over here in the chat room.
What's in the chat? He said something about covert, Mark. He said something about fucking. I can't even remember what I seen, you know. Shit. See, but that's the thing. I'm not even talking about what True said at this point, because I never heard True at that point, you know what I'm saying? But he's obviously must have been making some comments for them to be in the chat talking about me. You know why? Because True says, if you're talking about something different in my chat, I'm going to block you all. So if they're talking about me in the chat and they never block me, that means True must have been talking about me, right? I could be wrong, people, but I'm just using my brain.
No, he was talking about he's talking about you. He said something to the effect about me. He said something about covert. He said something about VR. You know what?
All right.
And what do we all have in common? Got two things in common: that we used to be cool.
Yeah, Roy.
We were all.
Oh, it's Roy. Yeah. Hi, Roy.
Who we thought the target should be. We was cool. We was all cool together on that note. You know what I'm saying? It was cool together on that note, but then it turned into something else.
The only time you go in 2 years when you agree. soon as you disagree, or you got something to say.
It's borrowed time, but we was on borrowed time from the very start. We was all on borrowed time, you know, because we were trying to do something together, and as we were doing it together, little did we know that this guy, his ego was becoming too big for the room, you know? And as things progressed, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't know how important, praise and, as far as getting credit was important to do, because I figured, like, you know what, the job done is how we should have did it.
Yeah, well, now connected. That's what you just said. You didn't know how important it was for him to get praise and glory from this shit. If you know what I'm trying to say. When it was supposed to be a mission, supposed to be a teamwork mission thing, just to deal with, handle the situation, and go back to your everyday lives. Get me? He had a different agenda, is what I'm trying to say to y'all, man. I just told you that how a G checked him, and that's when he first come into the scene. Facts. Truth from lying. Phone my phone now and fucking tell me I'm a liar. If I'm lying, truth, phone my phone right now and tell me I'm a liar. And if he's not listening, show him pass that message.
But you know what? It would have took 10 minutes if y'all were on the phone together. It would have took 10 minutes to just get one sentence out, because it's just something about that telephone that it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. I'm not just gonna the other person on the line, him. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually you're gonna get cut off. You're gonna get interrupted and stuff like that. And you're not, bro. There's no actual factual way to talk to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is trial and error. But I just know that, I speak to different people all the time, and I know that there's only one person that acts like that. Nobody else acts like that at all, ever. And it's got nothing to do with being unique. It's got everything with having a problem, especially if everybody else sees it. And you are too proud or too stubborn to get something in your head to know that, you need to fix that. And a lot of problems would have been avoided. A lot of problems would have been avoided had he learned how to get that together and get that in order. Because that's where a lot of people got turned off and left. That trying to fraternize with dude. That's where people got cut off and just been like, you know what, man, I need to do something else.
Yeah. And like, let me just ask this question for True. True, you know your True Freeman 1 or True Freeman, whatever it is, the one that's all about the courts and shit, the one with the real subscribers, wink, wink. How come you just left that channel if it was all real? And why, when you're getting donations over there, basically, why did you give that job up? Just to come and fuck with Tommy and not get no money? Is all I want to know. But I really do want to know. I do. Yeah, I mean, it makes no sense to me. It makes no sense.
And, another thing, man, is like, you got to cut that quality of life shaming out. You got to cut that out. You know what I'm saying? The quality of life shaming has to, die at some point. Because guess what, bro? A lot of people are like at one level and some other people are on other levels. And guess what they do from day in and day out? They try to fix that, but what they don't do is lose sleep or are upset at the life that they live, because that's their real time life. That some people are not on top of the world, and yet they can still find a way to smile about what they do, from day to day.
That's okay.
You're not going to shame. You can't shame me. You can't shame me because you got a brand new window. You can't shame me. You can't shame me because you got yourself an island in your kitchen. You can't shame me because you got a brand new door or a foyer or bathroom or whatever it is that you wish to put out front to use as a weapon. You can't do that. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because people in their real life, guess what? They're comfortable. Some people are. You know, some people might be trying to improve it, but for the most part, if you can find a way, like I said, to find a smile in your day, you know what I'm saying? And it's not like you are, you know, struggling because, you know, True Freeman decided to show you a couple of pictures of stuff that he's doing in his home, and because of that, your day is now ruined. That doesn't happen. That's ridiculous. That's fantasy. That's not happening. And the thing is that if you don't want people to consider you to be batshit crazy, you can't keep going to the pictures. You can't keep going to the pictures, because guess what? There might be one genuine person that comes to your chat room that heard about you and wants to see what it is that you're all about. And they might have heard the good and they might have heard the bad. If you start going back into your picture books and going and showing all these things that you do to show the glory that is True Freeman, you're going to lose that person. Trolls, you're never going to lose, because trolls going to stay there with you all day. Trolls are going to stay with you all day. They're never going to leave you. Never. You're too much fun.
Exactly.
You are too much fun. Look at you. Look at YouTube right now. Look at YouTube right now. There's at least 10 people who restream your shows. Some of your shows is epic. Epic.
I told you we should have been in Class A club.
A lot of your shows is drop dead funny.
Hey, look, 2019 don't sound like 2018.
You did that.
It's epic shit. I'm seeing if Seven gonna give me a chance to get on the mic with him.
You might not get it, bro.
I told you
might not get it, right? But think about it. Think about it. In being brutally honest and serious, you made people laugh. I'm just saying, bro.
It's real talk.
I'm just saying.
Well, you need that.
I'm just saying.
You need
to look. Take a walk through YouTube for a little bit and see what it is that's your legacy on YouTube. It's not about what you built for somebody. It's not about what you showed somebody how to do. It's not about some court case that you won. It's about you getting in front of your mic and letting your words go. And whatever happens, happens. I'm here to tell you.
Put him on the stage.
I'm here to tell you.
Glass, bottle of skull, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? Then he can get his donations to be nice. You feel me?
I'm here to tell you. I was there with you while a lot of that stuff was happening to you. And I gotta tell you, it wasn't like you know, even at that point that I thought that certain things should be handled differently, but you had to be you, and you was going to be you through all of it, good or bad, and a lot of it turned out to be bad. However, you need to take. You can take this into, you know, yourself and just know that you brought a lot of enjoyment to a lot of people. And you didn't even want to do that. That's the crazy part. You might not have wanted to do that. You might not have wanted to do that, but you brought a lot of enjoyment and laughter to a lot of people.
Slow down, though, Mark. You gotta get him in the season. I'm gonna be a comedian.
I'm being serious. Case in point. I'll put it out. Let me put this out there right now. There's a YouTuber named James Gordon who captured this one certain stream that is 39 minutes and 4 seconds. How do I know it? How do I know how long it is to the very second? to the stream because that stream is 39 minutes and 4 seconds of pure comic gold. I've heard that stream no less than about 50 times. It keeps getting funnier every time I hear it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I swear I find something new to laugh at in it.
All right.
And
Yeah.
guess what? It's
I agree.
all about True Freeman in crisis. You didn't make a joke. You wasn't trying to joke. You wasn't trying to tell some funny story. You was doing True Freeman. That's what you was doing.
Damn.
You were doing True Freeman. True Freeman was.
Yo, we got a treat
and
when Mark Mingle is roasting Tyra. It's a treat.
It's
a treat.
The funniest thing that you ever heard.
It's a treat.
Tommy.
It's a real treat.
No, Tommy tells the lamest jokes on earth. He's got nothing on True Freeman.
Damn.
And the funny thing about True Freeman is True Freeman is funny without even trying to be.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. I did say that. I did say that though. I did say that in my other stream that True should have been a comedian and where to.
Well,
Tommy tries to be funny and ends up laughing at his own shit.
But Seven, the difference is that True is funniest when he's not trying to be.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Mm-hmm. Every joke that he purposely told always sank. But when True Freeman forgets about being funny and gets into True Freeman mode,
that's what I'm trying to say. Him and a bottle of Scott on a stage, and it's gonna be a night you will never forget.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know who gives out awards. I don't know who gives out awards in this sector. But if you want to go to something that should be the Academy Award goes to for funniest scene, go check out that 39-minute and 4-second golden moment. Golden moment.
You're gonna have to put the link in the chat. Let me check it out as well.
Golden moment. Okay? And it's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to tell you this because the people that don't like True find it and they repost it. They put it back up on their own channels. Like somebody just wrote in the chat room about Black Sector God. Black Sector God is whoever that is totally understands what I'm saying right now.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Because True Freeman is a comedian and doesn't even know it.
You know what? I used to think Black Sector God was Tommy, you know.
It would make sense, though.
I used to think that's Tommy. This is Tommy. This don't make sense, right? And the only reason why I didn't think he was Tommy because of the views. So I was just like,
but this is where we've come. This is what we've come to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he couldn't keep it together. He couldn't keep his shit together. So now this is the result of it. You know, because now there's so many people that dissects everything the dude says. And the thing is, it's not a compliment, bro. They're doing it to clown you. Not a compliment.
And
it's not a compliment.
Telling him blatantly, well, basically in his face and in the chat room. Like some of them are going in the chat and writing like some.
It's not a compliment, bro. It's like, you know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta understand. Don't listen to those people in your chat room talking about everybody takes everything from you. Everybody copies you. Everybody does this to you. No, bro, that's not. They're not helping you.
You just reminding me.
They're not helping you.
Reminding me of some shit. Take shit from True. True. Are you listening here? I hope he's listening, you know. Who's took what from who? Huh? Who never took anything? Nigga, have I ever jumped on one of your storylines? Never. Have you jumped on mine? Quite a few.
Facts.
Yo, who took anything from YouTube?
Facts.
You know what? Sometimes the littlest thing when it comes to this little fucking faggot can just spark me up, you know, blood. The littlest thing can just spark me up, blood. I swear. He's lucky he's in the gun range. You know what I'm saying? He's lucky he's in the gun range.
But see, if his narcissism didn't get the best of him every single time, he would be able to process this as well, as well as I can come out and say it. And
the thing is, the saying some shit to him in the chat. He's not even G-checking him and saying, "Oh, well, that's not right. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie." You know what I'm saying? As a real man would do. You know what I'm saying? He's just being a clown. He's a prat. He's a pussy. The fact. That's what he is. He's just doing it for donations. True freedom. You can suck a dick. You can bomb my phone right now so I can shout in your face. I mean, so I can shout on the phone to you if you want. You can do it on the phone too. You can do it on the phone. Let's have a truthful conversation.
A truthful conversation, true. Mono, you getting called out, bro.
I've been waiting for that phone call.
You getting called out.
Because I want the people to hear it, obviously.
You getting called out, nigga.
You're going to take me up on this little challenge.
Yeah,
a
what's up?
Call right now.
There it is. You getting called out.
Huh? If you're a man, you would phone my phone. I'll leave it at that. If you're a man, if you're a real man, you would phone my phone and say, "What's up? What's your problem, Seven?"
Facts.
If you start up like that, then shut him up. You don't have to say nothing else more. Then I will talk. It's that simple. Phone my phone. If you're a man, phone my phone right now. What are you saying, Don?
Ring.
No, I was going to say that
you getting called out.
Like I was talking about narcissism, and I was talking about how, the disease that it is when it comes to, this platform.
You're getting embarrassed right now, Tyra.
How it can ruin a channel.
I didn't know it was gonna go this bad.
To this person because
first I was roasting.
Humble.
Now Mark Mingle
don't know how to be humble.
7 roasted.
And that's also what helped sink his channel.
Yeah, Monday is starting off bad, Tyra.
I didn't, you didn't, Covert didn't, VOR didn't, everybody else that was there didn't owe him anything. Didn't owe him anything, especially if you didn't give it back. Okay? If you didn't give back loyalty, I don't owe you loyalty. And the thing is that I would like to think that all those people that you consider to be snakes were people of good character. And that's the reason why those same people that you shout out as snakes, they didn't go and trade in their Truth Nation t-shirt for a Soho Nation one.
Snakes.
Okay? So for you to call out people as snakes, bro, I don't get that. I don't get that. The only thing that we did that would be considered, I guess, snake in your book is we no longer dealt with you. That's our issue. I don't agree with how you conduct business. So that's why I'd say, like, you know what? It's best that I go do something else. Like when bro, put it like this, man. When you decided to take the gloves off, like now, don't get me wrong, bro. Again, I guess I got to preface my comment, by saying, that punk in Arizona, fuck him. All right, straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's just let's get that out the way. All right. However, if you think that I was gonna tell you that I think that what you said about his daughter was cool, nah, bro, that's not fighting fire with fire, bro. That's something entirely off the reservation, crazy. I wasn't gonna co-sign with that, and guess what? I knew that every one of those people that you call snakes, they was never going to co-sign what you did. Never. They were never going to co-sign that. No matter how much they may hate that man. No matter how much they hate that piece of shit, they were never going to co-sign what you said. Never.
Hypocrites.
Yeah, but
It's getting a little hypocritical.
What happened? What they was doing to your wife? What they were doing to your son? All of that stuff. They can sympathize with all of that, but they would never co-sign what you decided to do. And anybody that was of good character and upstanding behavior, they would never stick around for that.
Let me finish some
hypocrites.
What true means when he says snake. He's basically saying that we
Hypocrite.
left the crew, even though I wasn't a part of that crew. But anyway, leaving the crew and then talking about him. That's his whole idea behind the word snake.
Oh, they just got hypocritical.
That's his idea behind the word snake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, boy, I don't know. Let's try and look at it in this kind of light. So we left the crew. Let's say I was in the crew. So we turned our back from the crew. Are you defined as a snake for turning your back on the crew? Would you think you were defined as a snake for walking out of your crew?
That's not in my. I don't subscribe to that. No, that's not what it don't make sense.
Because it don't make sense. All right, boom.
If we can't rock together no longer, if we fell out from each other, and this is how we we intend to proceed. Like, yo, you go your way, mine go mine, because your way I don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? And, salute to you. Salute to you. Be cool. You know what I'm saying? Because when people left, it wasn't like people immediately started making fuck True Freeman videos. You know what I'm saying? All the people that you just talked about, them people didn't go off and just decide to go like, I'm doing my own channel. It's called Fuck True Freeman, so subscribe to me. No, they didn't do that. They just left. That's how they did. That's what they did. They just left, and that was it.
One at a time.
Done deal. Case closed. That's it. That's what they did. None of them did anything until you couldn't keep your mouth shut. You couldn't just let people go and be like, you know what? Good luck to you. Peace out. You go do your thing. I'll do my thing. You couldn't leave it at that. You couldn't leave it at that. This is social media, man. Everybody and their mama got a channel. You think for a second that you are going to say something about somebody and they're not going to respond? I know you don't think I'm a snake for responding to bullshit that you say about me, dog.
You even suck a dick. Shut up. Get me. He's a snake for putting me in his mouth. That's the point. I hope. You know what I'm saying?
Get him.
Talking about was that would make him a snake then. Right?
Get him.
I hope you don't feel like I'm a snake for responding to shit that you say about me.
Well, I'm just saying though.
Get him, Mark.
For us responding, that means he's a snake.
Exactly.
Facts.
He's got to work both ways.
You can't be mad at somebody deciding that they're gonna respond to something that you say about them. Because guess what? None of those people that you mentioned, none of them. Covert, whenever you and Covert fell out, guess what Covert didn't go and do immediately after y'all fell out? He didn't go and make a video about you now. After you done called him out a few times and said shit about him, then he did a video about you. Okay?
Facts.
Most definitely. Same thing with you, Seven. Same thing with me. Same thing with VOR. Same thing with everybody that he spoke about out of turn.
Yeah, but exactly. No, he'd be like, yo, me and Mark Mingo are all right. We cool. We all right. Yeah. And then fuck Mark Mingo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he's streams, but it's not like you're doing streams. So
right. And cut that shit out.
You gotta understand.
Cut that shit out where you start talking about that you done apologized multiple times. Bro, we not in a relationship, bro. You're not in a relationship, bro. Don't talk that talk as if we dating, bro.
Show me the apology, bro. Show me the apology.
No, I'm just saying that clearly, whatever you said to me, that was good enough for you. Okay? But I was finished with the whole thing. Okay? All right, I was finished with it. The only time that I spoke out on you is when you couldn't keep your mouth shut.
Exactly. He would talk about anybody first, and then they will respond, and then he would talk. Look at these people. You're always talking about me.
I didn't volunteer, I didn't volunteer talking about you. I didn't volunteer talking about you. No, why? Why would I do that? I moved the fuck on. That was it. That was done. That was over with.
No, it's like he wants us to talk about. I'm starting to get this feeling he wants us to talk about him, kind of thing, you know.
Well, yeah,
Man, like he's going to respond. He knows I'm going to respond because I'm vote for the butcher. Don't call no liar on me. Don't call no liars on me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whatever you got in your little head, people out there fantasizing, thinking I'm like this and I'm like that. Keep that to your fucking self because you're wrong. You feel me?
Right. You know, I never met Seven. I never met VDOR. I never met Covert. I never met 47. I never met all those people that are no longer in your chat. Brother, we all feel the same way about you. I can talk to somebody that I ain't spoke to in these chat rooms in months or years. If the topic True Freeman came up and we both discussed what don't you like about him, we're gonna come up with the same list. That's not a coincidence.
Exactly.
It's not a coincidence. Okay?
That's what he needs to do.
It's not a coincidence, bro. It's not a coincidence. And I'll tell you something else. Bro. I know for a fact that you don't got a real good support system over there anyway. Mm-hmm. And I'm talking about whether you want to call it your inner circle, whether you want to call it your wife for 23 years, whether you want to call it your son,
take them shots
across the board. You
know across the board.
Because somebody that gave a fuck about you would have been came to tell you, yo, bro, I think you need to get this arrest.
Exactly.
Damn.
Exactly.
Somebody would have been told you that.
And we did.
Somebody would have been told you
that. Checked in like that.
Right.
Covert's checked in like that.
Right.
Maybe, listen, and it's fun, you know, it's crazy. It's just crazy because there's many people that have checked in like that. Many people have. And now look at
somebody would have been told you that. Somebody would have been told you, bro. I think you've run the course for this shit right here. Because since you're not gonna listen to nobody, then you know what? I think you ran the course of what what this could be. You need to give it up and let it and move on to something else. Okay? Because guess what? You can do 1,000 do-it-yourself videos. You can do 2,000 court videos. You can do 3,000 home improvement videos. If you're not talking about this sector, nobody cares.
Ooh.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? No one cares about your stupid fixing up your house shit. No one cares. And there ain't no new person watching these days. Somebody here might be new to it. Or someone asked them, have you noticed some of this chat, like, they will put him on to do it? Like, they will say something like...
Well, put it like this, bro. Put it like this. When he has to go back into his archives to show home improvement videos or do-it-yourself videos or court case videos, that means I've run out of shit to say.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree. But just donate anyway. Just get the leg get higher.
And that shaming people into financial support, that shit is embarrassing, bro. That shit is embarrassing. That shit is embarrassing. The way that you try to shame people, like, hey, I would do this if I had financial support, but y'all don't financial support me, so that's cool. I wish that, if I had some financial support, I'd do this. If I had financial support, I'd do that.
Excuses.
Since y'all don't give me no financial support, I ain't tripping.
Bro,
nigga shit.
I show one time. What do you want me to talk about? And you can donate to me. What do you want me to talk about? I figure, oh my God, the guy's desperate.
Ooh.
That's a desperate move. Asking the crowd, what do you want me to talk about? Just so you can donate. Wow. I thought, okay. Your days are Listen, the guy just needs to get a hotel room with a kind of skull. That's it. Let them have kids and relax. Keep me done up. I'll take Donna away. Donna shouldn't be going through this kind of mess. Listen, man. He must talk a lot of shit to Donna. He must piss Donna off, son.
And I'm saying like this, if she's been, you know what I'm saying, like, you talk about that, you know, she's been there for 23 years. She must be a insignificant voice in your world, because if she cared at all, if she gave a fifth of a fuck about you, she would have been told you, babe, put this shit down. You need to do something else.
Well, she has. She has.
She did that.
Exactly. No, but remember,
she would have been there.
Somebody that hold on. Some woman that cared about me. Remember, Tree said that she drinks more than him.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
But I'm
yeah,
saying,
I can believe that.
If you're throwing up the
I can believe that
he's your wife for 23 years, y'all been together for 23 years, since you can't avoid saying that, then you also should be able to tell me that nobody else cares about you as much as her. And if she cares about you more than anything in the world, because you prop her up every single chance you get, then that woman is supposed to have your back 1,000%. And she's supposed to see that there's no future in what you're doing online. And that the fact that you are entertaining people, the fact that people are taking your streams and turning it into comedy bits, the fact that they're taking your times of crisis and turning it into shit that people ride in their cars, people riding on public transportation, people walking and laughing their ass off at, you need to have somebody that'll tell you, you know what, you need to stop.
Yeah.
You need to stop.
Yeah. Good talk. I mean, I could go further. I could really go further and just to start even talking some shit like this. Like, true. I think he even like treat your wife like that. You know what I'm saying? Why are you making her work in Arby's and you're not working there? Shouldn't you as the man be out there working while she at home? I'm just saying. Especially at the age that you are. Yeah, you want to call yourself a real man. I'm just saying, man, like, get me. Like his wife in Arby's here. When he should be in Arby's and she should be at home. You know what I'm saying? Why isn't he doing that job? Why is he putting his woman in that job?
But I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even tripping off all of that. You know what I'm saying? Let the other people.
I feel like this nigga, I'm sick of kind of this nigga. You feel the truth. You listening?
All right.
You can phone. Sorry, Mark. I'll give you back the phone. But truth, you listening? You can phone me like a man that you say you are. If you're a man like you say you are, phone my phone right just now. Phone my phone right just now. Can you do that, Mr. Man? Can you do that, True? Huh? You want to break this down now? Because you got me pissed off, man. I'm sick and tired of you, nigga. There. So let's just not even debate it. Let's one-on-one this shit. You get me? Let's do this right now. You get me? Because you are a top clown, you know. You are a clown. I told you should have been a comedian. Hashtag clown. You need to go into that. You really should. That is what you see. That was your calling in life. You know what I'm saying? You should have known that from when you was at school, being picked on for your small size, and you probably shouting back, and everyone was laughing at the shit that you was saying. You should have seen the signs from a younger age. Now you probably be bigger than Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying? But there is still time. There is time, my nigga. You can go and be a comedian just like Kevin Hart. Just sign up for it, man. Take your ass off of YouTube and go and do that, man. Fucking clown. That's what you know, I'm sick of these guys. Yo, Tree, you brought up a next kind of level of hate. You know you've done that right, Tree. You made me hate you in the next different kind of level, you know. You is the snake, you know. For when you come on my show and you talk shit and then run off like a bitch, then make a stream talking shit. What's it? Who's the snake? Huh? You want to call us all these labels when it's you? I say the same shit to Tommy. I say the same shit because it's the same. You two are the lamest motherfuckers out here, man. Let's just keep it 100. Y'all two are the lamest motherfuckers out here. All that shit. Yeah, I mean, man, sitting back. Last time I come live, I done the New Year's Eve thing. I mean, Valentine's. I wasn't even talking, played music for the people so people can relax and chill. That's it. There's niggas in this chat today talking shit that I'm chasing fame. I'm chasing fame. You see how retarded some of these people are. I can't, yo, I don't want to end up being so dumb, you know. I hope this thing don't catch on. I hope it don't. I hope this shit don't catch on to me and I tell me time like that. Yo, different level of thinking, man. Different level of thinking.
Well, I just I understand that dude, you know, the motives for operandi behind how he gets down here. And that's because, you know, he you know, YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Not this isn't new information, but YouTube turns Clark Kent into Superman. That's what it does. You know what I'm saying? You know, Tyra Moore clearly was nobody in Indiana, but True Freeman gets to be known throughout the world. You know? And you know that's where that comes from. That's where that comes from. You know what I mean? I don't know to what level of ridicule dude had to go through. You know what I'm saying? But you know, certain things that he does and the way that he acts, he tells on himself. Like bro, I say it like this, I say it again. You can never get me upset by calling me by my God-given name. Okay? You can't get me upset by that. But the fact that you flip out when people mistakenly call you by the name your name that you were given, okay, is crazy. I fully believe between the way that you talk about people calling you black or big black or whatever like that in the streets over there in Indiana, and the way that you want to be called true up here, that you don't want to be called Tyra at all.
Of course not.
You don't want to be Tyra at all.
That's a front. You know what I'm saying? Let's be serious. That's a front, you know. The whole
this is a way to.
Listen, you don't want to be known. You don't want to be known as known.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But I'm just saying, like, once again, YouTube allows people who in real time don't have it going on to have it going on, because once you come up with a nice little backstory behind it, you can be anything that you want to be up here. And you know, unfortunately, along with that comes the internet tough guy. Now, you know, guns and bullets are real. You know what I'm saying? But also to think that you're the only one in town with it is also stupid. I don't understand why people would invite the entire planet to your block. Okay? Why would you do that? Why do you have to do that? You know what I'm saying? Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to have people
too much of the law? You tell too much of the in beef mode. Make sure, motherfucker, I'ma kill you. Make sure you come to my house and step into my garden so I can shoot you. So, you know, he's explaining the law as he's beefing with someone. You feel me?
No, but see, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. I don't want to kill you. I don't want to kill you. And guess what? I'm pretty sure that the people that hate you, they don't want to kill you, but they want to beat the fuck out of you, though. They probably want to do that. You know what I'm saying? They probably want to do that. And in doing that, I think that's why your gun stays firmly on your hip, because without it, wow.
Something happened to you at one point.
I don't think you're big enough to carry that many lumps on you.
From man to road, man, Billy's gonna be at all times. Something happened to him at some point in his life.
So I get it. I get it. I get it. That's why you keep that gun so close to you and walking around, because that, you look like an idiot doing that in public. In public, bro, you look like an idiot. Okay, I know that there are really bad neighborhoods around here on planet Earth. You know what I'm saying? I get it, but you know what I'm saying? To have to go to that extreme. You know what I'm saying? Where you basically make that as part of your regiment, where you make sure that you don't leave home without it, like it's an American Express. Come on, bro. I don't get that.
He goes to the store, he buys his school, and he's walking around showing off his gun.
Right.
Drinking school, walking down the road and shit, showing up his gun. In the other hand, he's got loads of.
You don't have to go that far. You don't have to go that far. You do not have to take it that far.
Some people do. Something must have happened to them.
You know. But once again, I will tell you that even your worst enemy do not wish you dead. They don't. However, they would love to put their hands on you thoroughly. I'm pretty sure they would. I'm pretty sure they would. And let's just be honest, bro. You don't have any hand skills, man. You don't. Your gun compensates for so much. Your whole arsenal compensates for so much that you do not possess within you. You don't. Let's be honest, man. Plenty of people out here that cannot fight, bro. That kind of person exists. It exists. Plenty of people out here can't do it. Can't fight. Can't defend themselves. You know what I'm saying? But what you shouldn't do, you should not use your weapon as a spine. You shouldn't use your weapon as your spine, bro, because you're going to find somebody that might actually challenge you who's quicker on the draw than you. There's a lot of crazy people out here, crazier than you. And they'll take you up on that, man. I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need to tone all of that shit down that you do, man. You need to tone all of it down. You need to break up what you've been doing and try again, because it don't work, man. It don't work.
You don't get it.
It don't work.
You don't get it, though.
For real, Hot Rod, 5'7", 155. You know what I'm saying? True, me and you got something in common. I used to be that in middle school. Okay? So clearly, you got cheated.
You just need to accept what is. You know what I'm saying? That's a bitch.
So,
I don't know. At the end of the stream, if it's still live.
I don't know. I turned it off. He probably is still going, but I don't know what he's talking about, and he probably completely unaware that you live, or at least he'll make it out like he doesn't know.
All right, then. So, he'll watch the playback. So I'll say this: feel free. If I end up closing the stream, feel free to phone me while you're live when I come on your show. You understand? So, I'm just putting all the options out there so there's no getting away from calling me. Okay. All right. But he's not going to call because he never does.
Damn.
He never does.
Getting punked out. Again. You're getting punked out.
He never does. He never did it. Yo, so flipping. You see, because I don't even know at this point
what other comments have made if there was any more. You know, I like to do the stream at the top. So, I can't remember what it was saying in the chat. But then again, I've already addressed that. I don't need to go back through all that shit again. So you know what I'm gonna do then? But
Yeah.
I might just end this shit then. I ain't got nothing more. I can't. You see me? You know how I like to work. I like to play the video. You know, then I can comment.
Yeah, I thought maybe that you was gonna wait until you heard exactly what was said and then go from there. I just know that supposedly, you know, I actually heard that me and Covert are snakes. I heard that part. I heard that much, but as far as what he had to say specifically about you, I didn't hear that. But you know,
I can kind of imagine what he had to say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm sick of this bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? And now watch it. You watch his videos and he'll say, see how these YouTubers keep talking about me. After calling us out, he always says that line, you know. Always says this line.
But then to that, I would say, well, it's a good thing I did. I was looking on YouTube and saw your stream because you had something to say about me.
Exactly. Well, you know, I want to know the way he makes it out to be. Like he just talking.
All right. Whatever, man.
This shit can be tiring. See, you expect women to be gossiping and talking shit like this. This is what you expect to me. Faggot ass man like this, always talking about some licking and booty shit, or some butthole challenge, or some fucking licking ass shit.
Yeah. Think about it like this, bro. The homie is so desperate at this point right now that he had to get himself an actual soldier from the Confederate Army to be his friend. So, you know what? So be it, man.
Yeah. He's trying.
You know, so be it, bro.
Listen, you see my problem with this is these two are supposed to be like bosses of whatever they survey. You feel me? Like Tommy is the boss of, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, everybody wants to basically be like him on YouTube, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So he's Mr. Controversy. You know what I'm saying? And that's not true over here, who kind of thinks he's on that same kind of level. You know? Listen, these are lame ass followers, man. There's nothing mad about these followers, these YouTubers, whatever the word is.
I'm just saying, before there was a time when we were still over there, when you know what I'm saying, you could find out who people were. You know what I'm saying? I think it mattered to him to know who exactly he was, you know, dealing with, because the same people would show up in his chat room every day. You know what I'm saying? I was one of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you might have been, you know, feeling compelled to know who it was that was in your chat room. I think at this point now that those solid people are all gone, it don't even matter, because, you know, he'll hide behind the idea that, you know what, man, press 1 if you agree with me, even though I don't trust none of you motherfuckers. Hashtag facts, even though there is no Truth Nation. Put 1 in the chat room and donate to me, even though I don't know who you are at all.
Exactly. Hot times, right?
That's a sad state to be in, man. That's all I know. That's a sad state, man. I mean, damn. You know, I'm just saying. I haven't seen Praz yet, because I would love to have a conversation with Praz as far as, you know, when it was
this is called drying out.
It was True's last straw when we decided to put him out, you know.
Well, hey, Nat, I tried to get on the line, but Roy's being a bitch. Don't want to let a nigga get on. I tried to go in the chat. All right.
I don't have to sell that to nobody. All right. You don't got to sell it to nobody.
They suck right now.
You don't have to sell
and
that.
You can blame Roy for that.
You're going to believe it.
Because I tried to go over there.
There's so many examples to that fact. You know, I don't have to sell that. And you know what I'm saying? If you got that, if that's your MO, you need to think about that. You need to think that, you know what I'm saying? I got to switch the style up a little bit. Your way is not working, man. Your way is not working. Now, if you just want to be left alone, all your mission statements that you made in the past has been thrown out, then I'll leave you alone. I won't bug you about it, because those things that you used to say, you used to be on some, you know, I'm gonna do this and this. Nothing gonna stop me. If you come at me a certain way, I'm just gonna go harder. That's what this man used to say. Exactly. And then all of a sudden, one day, he wants to show people how to make a deck. I'm like, yo, bro, what are you doing? I didn't come here for that. I got scared. I didn't come here for that. I'm not trying to find out how I can exist without a driver's license. I ain't come here to find out how I can get out of a ticket. I didn't come here to find out how to properly install a half bathroom in my place. I didn't come here for that.
Oh.
Everybody came through for one simple reason.
Yeah, but you know what? Don't get me wrong. Showing that you got skills ain't a bad thing. It's repeatedly showing it down. Repeatedly, and there's no change. You know, like I said, how long has he been working on his kitchen or his doorway or his, you know?
If you have the skill to upgrade your place, great. That's great. Nobody's gonna come at you and tell you that that's not a viable skill to have. If that's your livelihood, that's your business, fine. That's good. That's good, bro. No doubt about it. Don't shame me for not knowing the same things that you do. Don't shame me for the things that you do that I may not know how to do. I know how to change a tire. I know how to paint, okay? I might not know how to install windows or doors, but guess what I'm not doing? I'm not gonna slice my wrists because I don't. And that's not on the list of being a man either. That's not the list. That's not the list that I got when I was being
giving your ass that work.
My father on what I'm supposed to do to be a man. That's not on the list. Because I don't know how to install a door or window, now I'm less of a man for it, bro. You're not gonna shame me for that. You're not gonna shame anybody that's got a brain for that. You're not gonna shame nobody for that. Only a lame comes on YouTube to a bunch of strangers and you're going to tell people all the shit that you know how to do and try to make them feel inferior for it. You didn't come to share the information. You came to kick people in the face with it. That's the fastest way to make enemies. Stupid. I'm well aware as a man. I'm well aware that there are things that other men can do that I cannot. I'm good with it. If you can show me, fine. If you don't want to show me, that's all right too. If it's something that I have to know, then I'm gonna have to go and find my way and pick it up somewhere. But what I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna feel inferior because of it. I'm not gonna let you shame me because of it. You gotta know that nobody feels like less of a person when you leave your channel. All they think about when they leave your channel after you do your regular True Freeman dance is how to fuck with you because of how you get down.
I'm gonna let you hold the fort for a minute, white people.
Just saying, man. If you try to be humble, bro, a lot of the shit that happens to you to this day would not be happening, I bet you, if you knew how to be humble. If you only knew how to be humble, a lot of this shit would not be happening to you. And it's not bowing down to nobody by being humble. You're not bowing down to anybody for being humble, bro. You're not. All you doing is just being a regular person and just understanding that everybody has a gift. Everybody has gifts that others do not. Everybody has things that they can do that some people may not know how to do, bro. If we was people, what we do is we meet in the middle, we share ideas and whatnot, and that's how we build and get stronger from it. That's not you. That's not you. You didn't do that. You showed people what you did, and you wanted people to lick your ass for it. That's not how men get down, bro.
Exactly.
That's not how men get down.
You want Stanley stands, that's right.
You gotta listen to some people. When you hear a bunch of people start glorifying themselves, you need to listen to that. When you hear people glorifying themselves, you need to run the other way. You didn't even give me a chance to give you a compliment. You complimented yourself.
Yeah, you do that.
I am comfortable within my circle, bro. I am Joe Schmo. All right? John Q. Public in the house. I'm good. I did not come on people's channel, your channel, Sevens, VOR, anybody. I didn't do that to promote me at all. I just, if the conversation was good and I had something that I wanted to contribute, I did it. But it wasn't because I was trying to build something. It was just because I had something to say at the time. This is not a drug to me. If it was, I would have been went live a long time ago.
You see an issue? You see a problem, and that's what we do with you. But these people are out here for the bullshit.
Exactly. I'm just saying, man, you know what I'm saying? That you need to really, really take a look at yourself for a minute and stop and cut this shit out where, you're holier than thou than other people, man. Come on, bro. Come on. That ain't tired. That whole act, that's not tired yet to you? You should be tired of that by now. Definitely. Definitely you should be tired of that. All those people, that they are not snakes. All those people that you mentioned, they are not snakes. The only thing that they had in common with you is because they no longer wanted to associate with you. That's their crime. That's why they were snakes. If that's what you want to call a snake, that's what it was.
Snowflake, why don't you go see what it is, Snowflake?
He just made it mean whatever he wants to mean in his head.
Nah, he don't know. He don't know. But I'm just I'm letting him and anybody that's willing to hear me or listen know that it's not about being, bro, it's nothing could be further from the truth to call somebody a snake and not have the example to go along with it.
Would you say that to the snake? Mom.
I'm trying to think. There's nothing if I would call him something.
There's nothing to think about. Just understand what I said to you, and then think about truth and the things he's done.
Because I'm just saying, like when you call somebody a snake,
yeah,
you saying that they did something dirty. They did something underhanded and dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think what he does is something that's a little bit more deeper than that.
No.
All right, go ahead.
Basically, what I'm saying is, you think it's a snake, and I said to you also, just think of all the examples since you've known Truth that has been out on YouTube, since you've known it. Now, let me tell you why he's a snake, and I'm going to use Jan as an example. Remember, he decided to talk shit about Jan. Jan was putting no videos out, you know. So he said he mentioned Jan, the people up YouTube. He said he's got a team of people or whatever. He mentioned Jan, then went against Jan. That's a snake. You understand? Just that concept alone. It's like somebody talking shit about it, like a friend of yours. You find out he's talking shit about it to somebody else. That's a snake.
All right.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same concept. Then it takes all you lot who was in the hangouts group. You know what I'm saying? Got these all at one time, did that one combo. You feel me? And it's up to everybody, done it to me, done it to everybody, man. True, he's a snake, and that's that, man. It's Two-Face, everything, look. You know, man, you couldn't really trust like that, man.
We'll put it like this. I'll put it like this. I guess now that you put it like that, there are some aspects of what he has did to people.
Just call it what it is, man. He said
all right, bro. I'm just saying.
When
I think of the word snake, this feel like this. When I think of the word snake, I'm thinking that you sold me out.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
To our common enemy. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And there was no way that was gonna happen where, you know what I'm saying, that him and that bitch in Arizona was gonna be taking pictures together and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There was no way there was no way that was gonna happen. But his actions, all the actions that he did, you know what I'm saying? If you want to call him a snake for that, I had different words for it. I had different words for it. As far as foul.
Let me give you an example. Would you call me a snake? If you give me some information and I put it out there, and then I said, "Oh, it's this person," meaning you, it was mine that gave it me. Would that be a snake? Would I be a snake in your book?
All right, say it again.
If you give me some information and I put the new information out there, you know what I'm saying? And then I turn around and say, but it was Mark Mingo that gave me that information. It was Mark. Let Mark get the blame. He said, bro, he give me the information. Would you call me a snake?
All right.
Would you call me a
Okay,
snake?
I got you. All right. That's foul. That's foul what you did. What you did. That's foul what you did. But I get you.
Yeah, well,
I get
call
you.
that a snake?
I'm just saying. No, I'm talking about his interpretation of what a snake is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
I'm just saying that I don't believe that he's got the right, definition of what snake is supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
That's what, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know?
No, but I'm just asking you a question though. Like, would you call me a snake if I did that to you? That's all I'm asking.
Oh, okay. I get you. Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just exactly. So now we all know what a snake is, people. Everybody listening, it's that kind of terms. That's what a snake is. Now you can all agree. Everybody listening, even Chew himself, knows he's a snake. He has talked behind the backs of everybody. Every single last one of you, even those that ain't content makers. Facts. Get things twisted. Knows he's in the wrong. Don't say sorry, and he still talk shit about you. Yeah. The guy's twisted, man. Let's not get things twisted. So I'm just trying to say, when these YouTubers are throwing things at y'all, and it's not making no sense, it's them they're talking about. It's them. That's these people. They're the real snakes, and they're throwing that shit at us like it makes sense, and it don't. You feel me?
Yeah. True that. The other thing that's the really bad thing, the reason why everything is in the states that it's in right now, is how he equates fixing problems that he has with other people with, quote unquote, kissing somebody's ass. Okay? A lot of times when he was in the wrong, you know what I'm saying, with my stuff and everything. And this is, and True, if you listen to this, bro, this is the reason why, despite your multiple apologies, which came from fucking up multiple times, by the way, this is why your apologies didn't mean a damn thing. You equate actual, genuine apologies with kissing somebody's ass. You say that often. You say you're not kissing anybody's ass, and nobody asked you to. Okay? I'd like my ass to stay dry. Thank you. Myself. Okay? Nobody asked you to kiss anybody's ass. However, you're talking about grown folks here. Grown folks know the difference between a bullshit apology and a genuine apology, bro. They know the difference. You don't. You can't give me that play and fuck up bullshit and that's it.
Exactly.
You can't give me that. You can't, when you do dumb shit, particularly, a lot of times when things went wrong for you, it was that telephone conversation that you would have with multiple people where it always went left. You never was smart enough to ever assess that it was something with you. You never found that out about yourself. It always went left with you.
Oh yeah, let them block shit.
Keep yourself in check.
That's why 7 Channel not growing. Because Roy over there blocking all the accounts.
Conversation after conversation,
all right.
Phone call after phone call. A man or woman.
7 want to know why his number's dropping. He can blame Roy.
And you can't handle 5 minutes of yourself being silent?
That's a good point, though.
Bro, I see the marquee. I saw the marquee. I know where I'm at. I know this is the True Freeman show. I know where I'm at. But bro, regardless, you're gonna have the last word no matter what. You mean to tell me you can't sit still for 2 minutes while I say what I gotta say? You always gonna be able to talk longer than me because it's your show. All you had to do was just say one thing to yourself. I'm gonna keep my composure. while this person says whatever they say. And after they finish, when I retort, don't say nothing to me. Let me retort, and I'll go as long as I have to go. Bro, I'm not impressed by your breakdowns. Your breakdowns do not make or break YouTube, bro. I'm telling you that. Your breakdowns are not impressive to me. Not at all. You're not impressing anybody. 3 hours to break down 30 minutes of content? No.
You need some content.
No. You can't. Yo, bro, I'm telling you, that's not impressive to me. Insightful, all that stuff that you like to throw on yourself, bro, that's not you. No.
Stop it. No.
You treat everything like it's some sort of courtroom. That's wrong. That's wrong right there. See, this YouTube thing has empowered you so much that you actually think you're God in the sky. That all those that come before you should bow down, pay homage, and keep their mouth shut when you are talking. That's not you. Your name might be God, but you are not a God. You are not. All you had to do, bro, is just keep yourself within yourself. Let people express themselves. And then you retort, and you wouldn't have a lot of the problems that you had. A lot of people might have actually still rocked with you. I think when you went with the gloves off stuff, you still would have lost people, but people would have stood by you a lot longer than they did.
Yeah, man. You know what? There's too many issues with the brand. Let's be real, man.
A lot longer than they did,
There's
bro.
more than one issue. He has to stop drinking. And that's number one.
Rehab.
That part.
Rehab
is
blood.
bigger than YouTube right there. Okay, that's something that I would say, like, yo, we can clown him about it and everything. That's some serious business right there. That once again, I don't think.
Oh, sure. I'll have to explain Mark Mingle over here.
Ready to deal with that. Do you really? I mean, do you see? I mean, I don't see it for myself. Now, you can, of course, all you got to do with me is tell me that I don't know for sure of nothing. I don't know for sure about nothing. That's all you got to tell me, and you shut me down because I'm not there. However, you are terrible at hiding shit. You are terrible at hiding shit. Terrible, bro. Terrible. If your composure is just like a painting on YouTube, bro, I can't help.
I mean, he just tells on shit. And
you are dropped down. You are dropped down. Absolute, complete alky. The only thing that I probably would have wrong about that statement is what exactly is your weapon. Maybe it ain't Skull. Maybe it's Thunderbird. Maybe it's Wild Hours Road. Maybe it's Sweet Bitch. Maybe it's Remy Martin. Maybe it's Hennessy. I don't know what it is, but I know that you get gassed up early, bro. Gassed up and early.
And that's no
often. And often, bro. You do. You do. That's why nobody of substance goes to your chat room unless they looking for laughs from you, because they hoping that your gasoline kicks in at the right time so they can be entertained. Not informed, entertained. A big difference, bro. Big difference.
You got this guy say he talks too much.
So, you know, at the end of the day, bro, you know, the fact that you can mention covert, the fact that you can mention the fact that you can mention the VOR, myself, Seven, the other people that was all there, okay? The other people that was there, it was the reason why, you know, you can mention those people because deep down, whether you will admit it or not, at least you know where they stood with you.
Yeah, but True wants followers, man. He don't want people on his levels.
You know, a lot of people are not willing to just take abuse at the expense of whatever target it may be. Sorry. A lot of people aren't willing to take that kind of abuse at the expense of the target. Mm-hmm. No, that's just not it. That's not where it's at. Not willing to. So, you know, on that note, bro, I'm, you know, at the end of the day, you know that you are not that type of guy that you take criticism well, and you definitely don't know how to be humble, and you don't know how to process constructive criticism. So I know that this just went completely over your head. But that's all right.
It's a joke, isn't it? It is a joke because nothing will get sorted. Try phone him, he ignores the phone. They just go back to streaming like a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's hiring this is he's actually hiring now. Ladies and got him chasing. And then went to a fish.
All I'm saying is that, you know, my life is not based on likes, subscribers, and views. I don't live my life like that. You know, I don't live my life based on what kind of window do I look outside of, or what kind of door I walk through or to walk through. I don't live my life like that. Now, how you figure everybody lives their life according to your book?
Exactly.
I don't get it. I really don't get it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I see that your way of communicating with people in person is probably the same way you communicate, you know, on the phone. You use the mute button on the computer, and you probably use your gun in person. Wow.
I'm talking about guns, Joe. There's been a few streams. He was it, Son Netta. He flashed his gun. And he can go prison for it. I thought y'all was allowed to do that over there in America anyway.
What's that?
I thought y'all over there in America was allowed to, you know, flash guns in it on YouTube and shit like that. I thought y'all.
No, don't let Sadetta represent us all, man. Nah, we don't get that. No, that's not the way we're supposed to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's not the way we're supposed to do it. So many, like, bro.
No, but you got Tree showed up his guns on the street. Tommy's done it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, but Sonnet might go to prison. So what's the deal? Don't understand.
But do you understand that everybody, put it like this, bro. Anybody that's on YouTube, right? Yeah. And think about it. YouTube is supposed to be where you basically exchange your views and ideas, right? Yeah. If you got to resort to showing weapons, okay? If you got to resort to showing weapons, then that says a lot about your character and that you are less of a man. Okay. In my opinion. Mm-hmm. If you gotta go take it to your gun, your gun arsenal, if you gotta go take it there, then clearly what you taught is not going through.
No, but
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but here, this is what I'm saying. Maybe I didn't say it right. I'm saying, how come Sarnetta might be going to prison for showing his gun on a live stream, but Tommy and True, they can also guns and nothing of it?
Well, I think that's got more to do with the state that they're in and how legal guns are. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the gun that Sarnetta flashed is legal or not. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? More like may not be. But the fact is, dude flashed it. He flashed it for a reason. He flashed it because his words weren't enough. His word wasn't enough. You know what I'm saying? His word wasn't enough, and he had to put some kind of different spin on his speech to get his point across. Same thing with True. Same thing with Tommy. If you're gonna flash a gun, bro, if you're gonna flash a gun over social media, give me a break, man. For real. Give me a break. Give me a break, man. Because at the end of the day, ask both of them. Ask them, did you stop anybody from coming to your chat room and cursing your ass out? Did you stop anybody from threatening you because of what you did? I think all of them could say, nope. They still come and tell me. They coming to get me. Regardless of what I did. You know what I'm saying? All you doing is you spreading out honey for more flies to come. Because all you did was you just challenged me. That's what you did. You challenged me.
You're right, though. You're right.
You know, you challenged me.
That's what I'm talking about. So he challenged me. Give me the street today. Challenge me.
Right.
I'm here for the challenge. But my phone's not ringing. And I don't want to keep embarrassing the people by phoning him and he don't answer. You know what I'm saying? I hear you. Yo, bro, it's about to be noon out here. It's time to start the day. You know? Yeah, man, I know I'm gonna end this stream because like none of what I just wanted to comment and lay down a little message to that phone. You know what I'm saying? We won't go back to it. I start swearing and shit, you know. So I'm not a calm moment right now. Listening to you, you know what I'm saying? So we can leave it on that note. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, bro, bottom line, there's nothing that I could do to True that he hasn't done to himself 10 times over. You know what I'm saying? He always talks about how he's going to come back and he's not going to let certain people get to him. Once again, by saying that, you challenge people to see exactly how I can push your button to do exactly what I want you to do. And that's what ends up happening anyway. It ends up happening anyway.
It's starting to come like the ones can react back here just for them to do spin off something like for content's sake. That's what I'm trying to get a picture of this shit. Because it's clear to see that I'm not live streaming every day. It's clear to see that I'm not here for fame. But yet,
but you know what?
Keep saying it.
You know what it is? Sam, bro. You just can't. We can't subscribe to YouTube etiquette, bro. You can't subscribe to it because YouTube etiquette. Here's what YouTube etiquette says: if somebody says something about you, you're supposed to respond accordingly. All right. YouTube etiquette also says that if you got a problem with somebody, you're supposed to talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you subscribe to that, then like, you know what I mean? It's I get it, but You know what I'm saying? It's not how everybody lives by. It's not what everybody lives by, man. You know what I mean? Do I think I never spoke like I got a problem with how Tommy gets down. I never spoke to Tommy. Am I supposed to tell myself that I'm less of a man for not doing it? Even though he opens his phone lines to ask people who have a problem with him to call in.
Around 19.
Bro, I'm not contributing to your show that way. When you come to New York again, I'm gonna make sure that I try to be there, and then we can talk. We can talk right then and there, because I'm not here to entertain your troops.
Exactly.
I'm not here to entertain your troops, bro. I'm not.
Skip over that perk.
And then the same thing goes for Truth.
Start
the
dropping
same thing
them
goes
around
for Truth.
19.
Just because you open up your Skype and all that, whatever. If people don't call you, bro, that doesn't make them less of a man. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard.
One time.
That's the craziest thing I ever heard. Like if you chose to call him cool, be down. But if you didn't, you think I'm gonna clown you for that, bro? No. You know, we never even talk about it. And even if we fell out and we was having a shouting match with each other, guess what I'm not gonna throw in your face? I ain't gonna tell you, hey, 7, that's why you ain't called True when he called you out. Get the fuck out of here with that. Get the fuck out of here. Only fools who take this YouTube shit to heart is actually going to use that, consider that the measure of a man.
Greed, my man, greed. You know, we kind of in here with some prestige masters. Me being one of them.
You know what I'm saying?
You did.
So, you know what, man? I'm good, bro. Yo, man. I'm gonna go and
the only
scrounge up some
the only prestige master I see is prison.
So on
I
that
see
note,
you're at
you know, this President's Day,
35, but you're having prestige.
I got off for a little while anyway. You know, I'm gonna say peace to everybody in the chat room. You know what I'm saying? But 7, I'm gonna be out right about now, man.
I just got a little more money. I just got a little more bread. I
just got
a little more money. I'm a greedy bastard. What can I say?
Well, I'm going myself, you know. Yo, people.
All right.
That shit counts. Calling cards, baby. Calling cards.
At the same time, I wasn't here because I was here to preach the truth. And if he's listening now, I still want you to call me today. I won't go live, but you can
torture the rookies. Torture the rookies.
Stupid, cookie, skull drinking ass. You feel me? Real talk. Real talk. Let's get it in like men. Let's get it in like men, innit? All right, peace everyone. Blessings, I'm out.
And yes, that was 7 Deadly Sins and Mark Mingle giving their dissertation. All right, about how they feel about the situation involving. All right. All right. Well, how they feel about Tyra, you know, all those people.
So what's my prognosis? Prognosis? We've already called it a binding prescription.
Yeah, that's where I said, you know, getting a jug, you know, that red cola in the back, bro. You definitely want to get one of those because, you know, as we get to them higher rounds, it's not like we just gonna be able to pick you up like that. And you could have got a shield for yourself and you got enough money, you know? Buy a jug. All right. It's a lifesaver. I got one. We all got one. Oh, man.
I need some advice, Debbie. Not for me, for a friend. You got a sec?
Yeah. We tend not to, you know, lose our perks because someone else doesn't want to get theirs. Bye-bye now.
And she's worried that the man won't be there for her when her 6 days come.
Oh, I gotta go live on the game. All right, I'm playing with a bunch of rookies, y'all. It's hilarious. It's so funny. I keep my mic like unplugged, and then they don't realize I'm live on YouTube. They all suck. I'm making niggas turn their game off. That shit is funny. All right, maybe I should make a tag or something that says that. All right.
No. But he seems so committed. You could test him.
All right.
For what?
Yes, Tyra.
It's a good idea. Might as well.
The only people that have addressed you today
3 days. See what he says about that. Interesting.
is me
And this works?
and Seven.
Testing a man for his loyalty. He tested
That
him
was
for
it.
loyalty, Fiona.
Nobody
Maybe
else.
Test. If it's got a dick, it ain't loyal. What's with the hole in the floor? A little early for
That's
a
all you
date,
got.
isn't it? All right, Mom. I'm gonna turn in.
All right.
I'll have money.
That's all you got.
Any chance you could get it to me now?
Let's see.
I gotta buy a used furnace and bailing you out of jail.
You lied.
Think me out.
Probably would have jumped over still.
Oh,
But
See which one.
he ends up running through the yard,
he,
coming to the front. So you see him getting dumped right here. You see him getting dumped right here. Dude trying to beat him up. So he takes off running, runs through my yard, which you're going to see right here. He's running through my yard. Come around here.
Now, he's showing the lovely yard video.
What the fuck? Be nice to this one, boy.
All right. See, what you guys have to realize about Tyra's not an ordinary human being. You have to understand this. He's not normal. Okay, he's not a normal individual. You can't force someone into acting normal. I mean, like, it's a perfect example, like Roy. Okay, Roy's not normal. Roy's not normal. All right. I unblock him every time he comes to my show. But then when I go into a show that he's not even hosting, he blocks me. That's retarded. So that's signs of people of not normal thinking. They're not thinking normally. All right. They're not thinking normally. Here's my thing. It's like you got so infatuated with a man. Okay. 5'7", 155. All right, 5'7", 155. All right. Oh yeah, coming with the shit. All right. Now, I don't want to discredit what you guys stand for, because at the end of the day, Seven, Mike Mills, not Mike Mills, but Mark Mingle, I never had a beef with none of you niggas. All right. My issue was with Tyra. Tyra implemented this narrative about me me working for Tommy. So I just used that against him because I'm smart. I mean, if I could get him to believe it, then you guys would just fall in line, because, I mean, look at it. At the end of the day, y'all were following an idiot. So, well, yeah, because at that point, they were a bunch of ass kissers, which they can't deny that they were. You were defending a man tooth and nail. It's funny to hear you talk about him the way y'all talk about him now, the way you were defending him. You feel what I'm saying? But I can respect your change of opinion, not because you agree with me. All right. You just started to, have brain thoughts. The brain waves started working. All right. That was an argument that me and Seven had on the spot. And like I said, the last time I spoke to Seven was live on the show. It was Seven Zone. Who else? It was Seven. It was Zone. It was Zeke. It was a couple other cats. All right.
All three. Down somewhere.
She feels safe. And her mom just up and left.
So
And she has no place else to go.
what's so weird about all of this, right?
You can't just start fostering.
Is now you want him to do something that I wanted him to do. You want him to come forward. You want him to address you. You want him to do this, you want to do that. But yet you were the same man, Seven, that was making sure that nobody could talk to this dude.
What are the chances I develop an attorney with
You were his defense line. I mean, in fact, even Mark Mingle, he can't deny the fact that you were his defense line. I called to address Seven. I call in to address Tyra. And now I got to fight Mark Mingle before I even get close to Tyra. I got to go through Seven before I get close to Tyra. What kind of shit is this? And that's what y'all were doing. All right. I'm trying to go at one man. All right. Oh, well, you know what, Big J? I'm not streaming on this channel a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? What up, Big J? I'm on my Army of VicDamoane 2.0. I'm on my Army of VicDamoane 2.0. So, all right.
No way. No offense. I have training.
But I come here because I knew certain people was subbed here. You follow what I'm saying? Now, yeah, you go to my Army of VicDamoane live channel. Yeah, you gonna see an audience. Go to look up Army of VicDamoane 2.0, Big J. All right, that motherfucker channel popping. That motherfucker on fire. That channel on fire. Blue flame. That motherfucker smoking.
And for my next trick, don't wake me.
She just going to bed now?
Shit, Ari got a wrench. You know, I like that's my thing. See, I don't like Ari is a moderator in my chat room. So
What's wrong?
Already?
Yeah, all good.
Did it all
my whole thing is this. If I write something in Seven's chat room, all right, Seven sees what I write. Even if a moderator deletes the message, he can go back and read what I wrote. So I clicked on the show and hear them talking. I'm trying to get on. Like low key, I was trying to grab the mic. Like, what up? Yeah, man, can they get on with y'all? Or hell, get a response or something. I was like, well, look, I'm getting like totally ignored. Well, y'all saw it, so all right. That's why I went to channel like, well, goddamn, these niggas still got feelings over something, which is weird. But anyway, like I said, it ain't gonna bother me now. Like I said, I was trying to bring a little flame, keep the show going. Roy wasn't gonna do it, blocking every goddamn body. All right, y'all wonder why y'all numbers go down. Listening to a retard, right? Because Tyra was the retard that told you that blocking people was going to make your channel grow. Yet his channel didn't fail right along with yours. All right.
That's no joke, all right? What can I say? I gotta get sponsored. We all believe at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning.
All right.
Okay? Sounds good. All right. Good.
Oh, well, no, look, it's all good, Nat, because like I said, even though you block him, right? Look, even though you block him, when you see him, right? I didn't unblock him. So you block him again, I unblock him. It don't even matter, right? It ain't even a big thing. It's a button. That's really all it is. It's a goddamn button. You feel me? It's a motherfucking button. I'd be like, boo. You know what I'm saying? It really don't mean shit. So if you blocked him, it's like you ain't the host of the show. You feel me?
Women like to be asked everything. I don't buy 1% no instead of 2% without asking.
But that's Roy trying to involve me with some shit that he got with you. You feel me?
Just ask, pretend
That's all that is, bro. See that he trying to involve me into some shit that, you know what I'm saying, that you and him got. So that's why I say that nigga slow. You feel me? That's why I say you slow, Roy. Y'all do that dumb shit. And I wonder why. I be like, you come to another man, all right, talk about, yo, you know, I got a problem with this nigga, man.
Painkillers hadn't kicked in yet?
I am answering questions.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
I'll get you some ice. You gotta ice it today every 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
And like I said, man, look, I done gave Roy the mic like multiple times. Roy will call in. I'll let that nigga talk for as long as he wants to. All right. Even when he drunk, even when he ain't got shit to say. You feel me? I be like, go ahead, Roy. All right. Showing that nigga love. But then you wonder why motherfuckers treat you like shit, Roy, because you always be on that whole shit. I don't know. Maybe you just, that's you. You just be on whole shit. You a whole ass nigga. What can I say? You do whole ass shit. But it don't bother me none. All right. Let that nigga Roy ruin y'all's channels. Hey, look, y'all can keep blogging that nigga Roy. You see, you see, it just maybe next time I'll just unblock everybody except Roy. All right. So you can just watch, Roy. All right. Fucking up your own people platform. Ass was fucked up. When you cause a havoc on your own people shit. But you say you down with them. I don't know, Seven. That's some snake shit to me. But all right. All right, he's got all these goddamn perks and shit. Oh wow, he hooked me up with everything except the goddamn what's his name. Oh yeah, there we go. So yeah, man, you know what I'm saying?
Alexandra Galvez, Galvez, female, age 10, African American.
My thing is this, homie.
Her name? Sorry, I was sound asleep. Yeah, Roseanne crashes here sometimes. Why?
I'm with PCFS. Gonna do a home safety check for a case opened up by Philip.
These niggas my defensive wall.
Oh.
Yeah, come in.
Sure.
You gonna pick up that damn gun. All right. Yeah, let's switch over, y'all. All right, let's switch over. All right. Because I already know.
Yes.
All right, what's going on the other side?
My sister's actually a welder, so she's
All right.
Dad, can you come down here, please?
All right, I already know what's going on the other side.
Debbie is.
The woman you can't find.
Well, she's definitely here. She's just probably getting a tool or something. Dad, can you come down here, please? Are you here?
Doesn't seem like Deb to see.
Well, also,
I'll put it like this.
I was here. I was right upstairs, so if the kids needed anything, I would have heard them and come running.
All right. Tyra, I'll give you
Yes.
probably about another week, right?
On a couch most of the time, I think.
Before you probably go on like permanent hiatus.
You take really
Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have nothing to bring to the table. And, you know, Mark Mingle, if you're going to walk around booty hurt, all right, about some shit another grown man did, bro. All right. Because like what I've heard from Mark Mingle now is, you know, like, there's a whole lot of like pain. You know what I'm saying? Like every time you bring up anything that involves Tyra, it's always this, you know, we believed in you, bro. We have faith in you, bro. You know, we did all this for you, bro. I mean, bro, nigga, you know, it's a grown ass man, dog.
Oh, hey. How's it going, man? I'm Phil. It's very nice to meet you, sir. I wasn't expecting you, so I'm not. Right.
All right.
Well, I'm here now, so how about I take over and I'll give you the tour? This guy you're already shooting around.
Real talk.
Okay. Hey, I'm sure you're a really busy guy, but you know, maybe just give me a couple minutes. I can show you around things.
I mean, you just gotta grow up here, bro. I guess that's my best advice to Mark Mingle. Grow up here, dog. All right. You shouldn't be sitting here, you know what I'm saying, on this level of, well, this other man that hurt me. You feel me? And walk around with this hurt. Telling him he should fix his life and this, that, the other. In all honesty, bro, hell, everybody got an issue. Nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? But Mark and Seven, y'all tend to be a little like hypocritical. And it's like y'all don't want to speak on your own hypocrisy. That's fine. All right. Don't speak on it. All right. Don't speak on the shit that y'all done did. Okay. Don't speak on that shit. All right. Because the same sins y'all hold Tyra against, hell, y'all better check those dates on y'all videos. All right. Y'all supported all that shit. All of that. All right. So yeah, we're gonna switch over to the other side. All right. You ain't sub to the army of VicDamoane 2.0. I don't know what the fuck y'all doing. All right. Cause yeah, just like Mark Mingle said, I just came to drop my few words and dip. I would have liked to say what I had to say directly to you, because that's the type of man that I am. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I can understand. You know, when a man goes to address somebody that looks like a man, but you know, they don't. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be addressed. You know, I understand. Remember what I said. Every man's not a man. Some of them look like men. They might be as old as men. All right, but they not men. All right, not even remotely close. You did? Oh my God, niggas in the teleporter and shit. All right. Real talk. Real talk. Now. Yeah. Fruit Loops all day. It's your boy VicDamoane. Catch up with y'all in a second.